Hi, good evening. I am here to do another video on the mistakes I have made bagging my flour grains. So I'm here and I have my grains here in this huge, I want you guys to see it. So this is where I'm keeping what I'm using at the time in this cute pretzel bin. And I just want to show you all what's been happening in my home. We've made a few mistakes this week with the flour and we really don't know how to cook with it, so we think it's the same as your typical white flour, but it really is not. So we have had issues with making pancakes where they came out too dense or sometimes they came out too skinny, and so we've had to perfect the measurements of baking soda and what we put in it. Usually baking soda and cream of tartar, because I make my own baking powder with those two things. So we've had to kind of change the consistency and change the measurements on those. I am exploring and experimenting with the new grains. I haven't used the red ones yet. The red ones are different. They're a little bit darker and they give you like a more dense type of bread. So we made bread one day, we made pancakes, we've made cookies. The cookies taste excellent, but we followed a recipe for normal flour once again, and so the cookies were doubled, and then they needed probably, I would say, a half cup of more of this other flour. So it's really odd because some recipes call for less and then some call for more. But I want to show you guys what happened with the Mylar bags. Out of 32 Mylar bags, okay, 11 came out like this, which is what it's supposed to look like. So these have like the date, because I forgot I had to put the date in it. So in my other video, we really didn't put a date. But in these, the last ones we did, we put a date. I started to notice that my oxygen absorbers were getting hot and they were absorbing oxygen from the environment. And I didn't know I couldn't keep using them. And so then I put a video on YouTube to teach me a little bit more about that. By the way, my kids are playing and my husband just came home, so you're gonna hear doors and stuff. And what happened was that I wasn't getting the whole thing with the oxygen absorbers. So during my whole process, I start looking at a YouTube video where the lady's like, okay, so now after I filled all my bags up, now I'm gonna open the oxygen absorbers and I'm gonna place them really, really, really fast in all of these bags and seal them like right away. So you all saw the video and you know that I did not do it that way. And after I made my video, I noticed that I was like, how long, what is the time frame for this, and how I'm messing this up. Like while I was doing it, I knew I was messing it up. So out of 32, 11 came out like this. Just in case you want to know, because you want to do it. And then the rest of them came out like this, which is not what we're trying to do. This is like, it has way too much oxygen in it still. So now I know why. When I researched, I remember someone saying they were using 1,000 per, I think it was like a half a pound, so like 2 pounds, I believe. They were using like 1,000 cc oxygen. And so now I have to order more of these little oxygen packets and make sure I do it right and not mess it up this time. And so what I started to do was, I noticed it was absorbing oxygen. So what I started to do was, instead of putting one absorber in, I started to put multiple absorbers in, thinking it was gonna work out. So some of them worked out, and I'm not sure if it was because my daughter Liz sealed it afterwards, but this is, let me see, oh, this is a new one right here, the one I was showing. This is a new one. Well, I say new one, but I did it after when I learned I had to do it faster. So this is one of them, and it worked. When I put 2 in, or 3 in, I think I put, Sarah started helping me. So now I know that next time I do this, I need to have my whole crew helping me. I need to have all my kids scooping in, and the oxygen absorbers come last, right before you seal it, but you can't open it at the beginning because it takes too long to get them all in the bag. And I was doing 32. My mission was to do 50, and I thought it took forever. So this is the soft white wheat. So it's important that you label it soft white if you're gonna do this at home, and that you label everything properly. And so, what else did I wanna say? My mistakes this week have been many. I made yogurt in my Instapot. It turned into sour cream, and I tasted it, and it tastes really awkward. I also, what else did I do? I've done a few things that I've messed up on this week, and I just want to let you all know that you're not the only one who messes up in the kitchen and has a hard time doing stuff. So it's all a learning curve, and we're all learning something new, and it's something that we know is going to benefit our family. But I know I'm not the only one who goes through this. Stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.